Good evening, everybody. Welcome to this evening's stream. I am, of course, M4J, and this week I am playing Planet Zoo. We're getting our zoo started and underway, but before I get into that proper, I am going to transfer onto the game screen in a second, but I will just warn you guys, I've got something new tonight that I'm trying out. There are a few people who have been watching my videos for quite some years now who don't know what I look like. Unless you have gone back and watched the old vlogs, of course. You will have no idea what I look like. So, for you guys in particular, I will warn you now, if you're of a nervous disposition, look away. Because we got ourselves a face cam. Hello! Hi, this is what I look like. This is going to be a regular thing now. I'm going to have the face cam out. It's a mystery, yeah. It's a mystery indeed. But yeah, welcome to Planet Zoo. Welcome to Wild Realms. Wild Realms being the second park here at Somerset Hills. The first one being Global Ventures, which was built on Planet Coaster from, 2016 to now. Technically, it's still going. I haven't gone back to it for a while, but it is technically still going. Until another game comes out that may or may not be better than Planet Coaster, may or may not be a sequel to Planet Coaster, who knows. But for now, this is where we're at, this is what we're doing. The music in this game, by the way, is absolutely beautiful. And I've also got to remember I am on camera, so no messing around, no misbehaving or anything like that, and no dancing to the music, because the last thing I want is that to be clipped. But yeah, this is our zoo. This is where we will make dreams come true, hopefully. And I've already got some plans. I've already got some ideas. This over here is all going to be terraformed in a second, so we'll come back to that. But essentially what I want to do is imagine for a second that this is the orientation of Global Ventures. You can hear me and see me, by the way, can't you? Like, woohoo. I think it works. I think it works. So imagine this is the orientation of Global Ventures. So you've got rides like Antony and Cleopatra just here. You've also got Rocky Mountaineer sort of in this direction. And the centre of the park is over this way. So you can imagine the two entrances, I can actually show you with my hands, are perpendicular to one another like that. So you'll get to a plaza. If you go straight on, you go to Global Ventures. If you go right, you go into Wild Realms, which is where we are now. So I would like the African-themed section of the park, of this park, to be relatively close to the African-themed section of Global Ventures, which is Valley of the Nile, which is right on the right-hand side here. We can see you, it's working. Thank you, Tom. Awesome stuff. I've also got to not check my phone too much on stream, because you can see me doing that now as well. I'm going to grasp myself up already, nice and early. So yeah, I want the, I was about to say Egyptian. That's Valley of the Nile. That's this park over here. I want the African themed area to be sort of this way. But there's also a little bit of Canada at the end. So I don't actually know if I can make this park bigger. I'm hoping I can. Same way I used it in Planet Coaster, where you go into the scenario editor. I also love the fact there's like farmers' fields and stuff around the zoo. That's very pretty. So I think we're going to have, yeah, Africa and then maybe North America here. If not, North America will be over this side. Europe is probably going to be on the right-hand side here, which is where the France-themed area of the park is. You technically enter the France-themed area of Global Ventures. That's the way you come into the park. And then Asia, I think, will be in this corner. And then this is the Cradle of Life. This kind of a freak accident. I wanted some kind of centerpiece in the middle of the park, and this was presented to me. It looks like a dormant volcano. I think that's what it's supposed to be. The lighting is a bit iffy, so I'm trying to look in. It's a shame this isn't Planet Coaster, actually, because I'd love to build a roller coaster. You can almost see where the tunnels and stuff would be to build a roller coaster snaking your way around the mountain. But alas, not to be this time. But this will be extended, this lake. It'll be extended and it will form a moat around the entire area. We'll have some animal exhibits in the middle here, I think. Definitely going to have penguins around the water's edge here somewhere. But yeah, I want to get started. That's the thing I want to do now. So I want to get cracking. So first of all, this area here, we're going to flatten it a little bit, but we're going to push it right to the boundaries of the park. So hopefully you can see all of the UI bar at the bottom. You might not be able to see what I'm doing here necessarily, but you should be able to see most of what I'm doing here. So we'll go flatten to foundation. We want bigger size as possible and intensity as big as possible as well. And then I want to grab this height here and I want to push this out. It's actually kind of annoying. First of all, this feels really, really like laggy. Oh, I also want to multi-select as many of these trees as possible here, just to get them out of the way for now. We'll bring them back, don't worry. Any horticulturalists out there or tree surgeons, fear not. We will bring them back. Is this really as big as this can go? That's annoying. This is going to take a while. But yeah, this is going to be... So you remember Valley of the Nile. It's supposed to be indoors. We'll put some kind of building around it, and then we'll bury it underground, obviously, to make the darkness. Imagine in real life, it has no ground on top of it. It's just a building. So this is kind of backing onto that. So there's going to be a big pyramid in the background here. Hello, Death. Yeah, long time no see. How you doing? How's things? Man, this is slow. I did not anticipate this being this slow. But yeah, we're going to have the land elevated here. And we're going to have, you know, plains of Africa and, you know, things like that. Serengeti, maybe a mountain or two. Probably put the mountains at the back, actually, to make it look a bit like Kilimanjaro. Why is there no music playing, is what I'm asking myself right now. I thought there was going to be music quite often in this game, but again, not the case. Thank you, Laura, as well. Much appreciated. Yeah, I always do my sound checks and my visual checks at the start, even if I haven't changed anything since the last stream. Particularly when I stream for racing games now, I do change a lot of my settings. So it's nice just to get that reassurance when I come back that everything is in fact working. It's always good. Yeah, this is really slow. I'm not a huge fan of this. I think what I might do is map out an area. Kind of like, I don't know, draw this down a little bit more. And then just draw out like a box. And then we'll kind of fill in that box using the smooth tool rather than this. So I think if I bring this round this way. How's the game looking, by the way? Because it looks a bit pixelated on my screen. But I've got it in 1080 on my 4K monitor. So that could well explain why. It's meant to be so that when it gets smushed down onto your screens, it looks better. Looks okay. Awesome. Thank you very much. So yeah, I think we're going to do something like this. Now, there's another question that I was thinking about when I was planning out this. So Global Ventures has the Global Ventures Railroad, I think it's called, or the Global Express. I can't remember what I called it now. It's got Railroad in its name, though, I believe. And that circles the park, and it's like a whistle-stop tour of the globe on board a steam train. And I'm sure some of you, especially those of you who know about my enthusiasm for railways, probably wondering if I'm going to do the same here, because Planet Zoo has a railway as one of the rides. The answer is yes and no. I am going to build a railway of some kind here in the park, but I don't know if it's going to circle the entire park. I don't know if that's such a good idea. But we are definitely going to have a railway of some kind because trains are cool. And I don't care what anyone else says. Trains are cool. You're over there. Trains are cool. So I'm going to have a railway of some sort. It might just be an out and back. So it might just go from like the entrance to the back of the park. It might circle the volcano. And that's about it. It might even cross over the moat and actually travel through the volcano. I haven't decided on that one yet. But that's about all it's going to do. I am also planning on building a boat ride that circles the volcano that is in a similar style to the boat ride that operates at Global Ventures. Reason being is you can pretend that it links the two parks together. So you hop on the boat outside the fort in Global Ventures. I'm trying to remember where that one is. Right outside City of the Future. And then you can get on or off at the Parisian section of the park. And then it will take you into Wild Realms. And I'm going to guess it's going to start off at the European section. And then it's going to travel through somewhere to the back of the park again. There'll be another station at the back of the park somewhere. I don't know where yet. These are little ideas that I've been having for some time now. Obviously, the main part of this series is the animals. I am playing in sandbox mode. English is my first language, I promise. I am playing in sandbox mode, but I have turned on conservation credits. I have it at 400. I don't know if 400 is high or low. That's the thing. So I don't know if I've made it ridiculously high or ridiculously low. But I am going to focus on educating guests and conservation of animals. So, you know, breeding, things like that. Keeping animals healthy and happy. I have also turned on animal deaths. So throughout the history of the zoo, we may lose some animals. It's something I'm not particularly hoping happens, but at the same time, I wanted that realism. So I don't want to be restricted by financial means in this, but I do want to be restricted by some means in this, and I think that was a good way of doing it. I am trying to find a way to smooth this out. Oh, there you go. Music starts again now. Perfect timing, he says, tongue firmly in cheek. So yeah, if anyone has any ideas for, you know, enclosure types, animals they'd like to see that are in the game, obviously, rides, because there are some. They're all transport rides, so we are going to be a little bit frugal with rides. It's a shame, actually, that they don't have things like carousels and stuff like that in this game. They might be added in the future, who knows. But, you know, you think about, you know, London Zoo, Whipsnade Zoo, they've all got little fairground type areas. So it would have been cool. Red panda or meerkats? Pawn to you? Pawn to you? Pawn. I'm going to guess it's pawn to you. Yes. Meerkats, definitely. Red pandas, definitely. I believe I have got both of those already. Pawnty. Ah, there you go. Pawnty OU2. Okay. Lions. Yep, I think we've got lions too. You'll have to forgive me if I'm terrible at reading names, by the way. I got corrected by Hatfield's goalkeeper this morning as well. Mac Enger. There you go. I know how to say it now. Whereas last week, when I said it in a video, I didn't know how to say it. And that's why he's corrected me, which is fair enough. You know, I did ask for it, so it's all good. No arguments or anything like that. Now, I'm also of the understanding that Planet Zoo comes with a refined pathing system to Planet Coaster. It's not perfect still, from what I've heard, but it is better, which already makes me excited. Because I detested, and still do, the pathing system in Planet Coaster. It is horrendously bad. I can understand that they're limited in what they can and can't do, but my goodness was it bad. So yeah, I'm looking forward to using the new pathing system, assuming it is as good as everyone says it is, or at least improved. Planet Zoo game player, hello, welcome. Welcome to Wild Realms. Welcome to M4J as well. It's good to see some new names in tonight. You joined me in the middle of terraforming, which I know is not the most exciting thing in the world, but the good news is I think we're pretty much done with laying the foundations here. This is going to be our African themed area. Relatively flat, slightly mountainous here in the middle. I would like to do something with this. I actually want to check though. Right, where do you actually see what animals you have access to? I guess there's a window that you can buy them from, maybe? Huh. Yeah, this is also my first time playing the game, so you'll have to bear with me here as well. Any advice from people in the chat as I'm going along, by the way, feel free. Very much appreciated. Oh, one-way glass. That's awesome. So we've got nature. I'm assuming this is, yeah, trees, not habitats. That comes on the habitat mark. Trees, yeah, plants, rocks. Awesome. Is there a filter? Yep. Continent, Africa. Perfect. Just so I don't accidentally build something that's not supposed to be in Africa in the African section. Because I'm pretty sure I'll do that. Bottom left, animal trading. Ah, yeah, and it's currently grayed out. You must have at least one trade center in your zoo in order to trade animals. Okay. So that tells me what I probably need to be doing right now. I just want to fix this a little bit again. Is there a way to make this bigger, by the way? Because I've got it on size 20, which appears to be the maximum size. But my God, this thing is tiny compared to the size of the park. I might not even need to make the park bigger. I'm going for like a Whipsnade look, by the way, for this park. If you've not been to Whipsnade here in the UK, I think it is the largest zoo in the UK, and it's one of the largest in Europe. And it's one of these, there's obviously barriers between you and the animals, but the enclosures are so massive that you just it looks like they're out in their natural habitat, basically. And it takes like an hour, if not two, to walk around the entire zoo. And that's if you don't stop to look at anything. It is huge. They have buses that take you around. Although when I went there with my partner last year, the buses weren't running. And we didn't know that till we got there. So I think I did like 30,000 steps or something that day. It was ridiculous. I'm still recovering from that walk now. I am a lazy sod. I don't like walking. Right. I think that's smooth enough that we can start laying out like a central plaza and start looking at sort of pathing. So this area here, this is going to be our like safari village. Again, I keep looking at the wrong screen. This is going to be our safari village. So this is where guests will first walk into when they arrive at the park. Again, English is my first language. None of that made any sense, did it? What size? Flattened terrain, tunneling, don't need to worry about that. Curved slopes, possibly. Use T-junction, yes please. That's important. Although I'll probably turn that on and off as we go along. Highlight hidden barriers, yeah. Elevated length, not worried about that right now. So yeah, the length of this. Oh, that's useful. Yes. I will build this, please. And then from here, I want to shorten the length. Because I think we're going to have like a plaza. Like a proper plaza. Here. Like a big square area. Go with something like this. I'm trying not to make it too square. But at the same time, I totally realise that I'm making it square shaped. I think something like this shape to start with, and then we'll have little pathways that branch off. I don't know, one there, and then we're definitely going to keep this pathway going down the centre like this. And I've probably made that the wrong size. Oh no, nailed it! Awesome. Okay. So you can almost imagine here, this goes off to Europe, that goes off to Africa, and then this will continue down towards, well, eventually it will continue down towards the lake. If I select this for a second, we'll deselect grid. If I do something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll build this bit in as well. And hopefully, does that connect? Yeah, look at that. Awesome. So this is our safari village. This is where basically guests will first enter the park. Excuse me. Okay. Doesn't like that apparently. That's fine. We'll build it like that. And then we'll also have a piece that comes off here, and I guess these two pieces will connect up. There'll be buildings around here and stuff like that as well, don't you worry. And then we'll have restaurants, shops, you name it, we'll have it. Okay, so trade center. That is something we need. Does that come under utilities? No. Oh yeah, we have to power things now as well, don't we? And put water in. Oh my goodness. Guest facilities. Does it come under this or does it come under construction? Architecture? Oh, this is walls and stuff, right? Yeah. Signs, props. Oh, do we have... I can't imagine there will be animatronics, but you never know. Theme props. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, how do I... My camera's slightly in the way, so I'm having to like look up and over things. Heaters and coolers, that's important. Enrichment items, beds and shelters, food and water. It must be under facilities, right? Oh yes, some of these look cool. Arctic Zoo, Aquatic Zoo, African Zoo. I mean, we could build something like this without the zoo entrance inside it. That would be cool. Finance, ATMs, donation boxes. That would be useful. Information. Yeah, I think I'm... Oh, staff facilities. That sounds... There you go, trade center. Found it. So, there's lots of different themed ones. How many do you need? Because we could just have one per area. Or if you only need one, then we obviously won't have one per area. Quarantine, that sounds important too. Staff room, workshop. Yep, so you got to build and repair things now as well. Okay, so yeah, as I said, this is the safari village. So I think we should start making it look like a village. I also don't know if this type of path was the best one to use. Let's kind of get my head around what we've got here, because I think there's more path types too. Natural path that marks your terrain. Okay. Okay. So I want something not gold. Bamboo, no. Again, seasoned pros, look away. I'm sure this is incredibly frustrating to watch. Okay, let's go with something like this. And then if I build this across... Doesn't quite connect how I wanted it to, but that works. That's a little offshoot, you can imagine. Do I have all of the DLC? I do not. I don't have... Oh, God. That's a good question, actually. There was some that I... So, yesterday I was going through all the different DLCs, and it came to like £81, which I didn't want to pay out all in one go, because I don't know if this series is going to do well or not, so there's no point putting a massive expense in. So I picked up North America, Australia, Europe, aquatic. I mean, I can show you in a second, actually, when I build the trade center, what species I have. And from that, you could probably work out what packs I've got. Now, this slope here, from above, it looks perfect for building a path on, but clearly it is not. That, however, would be a lot better. I love the music in this game, by the way. Music in this game is so good. Sterling's Playhouse, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Wild Realms. I'm very excited to be able to say that as well, because I've been sat on this for quite some time, wanting to make a series on it, and just not had the time or willpower or whatever it's been. So I'm very excited to be here now. I'm trying to think how to incorporate this into things. I probably don't need the tool to be this wide either for all of this. Especially as I think I can get a path off in this direction too. And then something... It is moving the ground very slowly. So yeah, this is going to be Africa. So what pathway could I use here? I mean, how does this look? They don't have to change the pathways at all if I don't want to. I thought I'd go with something that kind of fits the idea of what I'm trying to do here. Hello, Samuel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Tree bark. I don't think tree bark works. Also, does that even look like tree bark? Oh, yeah, it does. It kind of looks like the stuff we used to get in kids' playgrounds before we all got splinters and they replaced it with that foam rubber stuff. You know the stuff. Which apparently is made from recycled tyres, which I found out recently when I was at the National Motor Museum. Let's go with something like this. And we'll try and build this up the hill. Oh, turn off the angle snap as well. And I think I'll turn off the length, or turn it right down, just to have a little bit more control. So I think the main pathway here is going to curve off to the left. But at this point here, it's going to reduce in size significantly. Maybe not that much. Maybe down to 8. Yeah, I think that works. And then we'll have a nice slope here. There we go. And then it'll climb over and slope down like that. Okie dokie. And then this side, again, maybe like 6 meters. I want another pathway that climbs up to like there for now. Ay, ay, ay. That looks awful. I went a bit Carlos Sainz then as well. I've watched too much F1. That's the problem. I've watched too much Carlos, actually, not F1. Like his interviews and stuff. Okay, how on earth am I going to fix this? If I do flatten to surface, and if we do something like this, and kind of just draw it along. Yeah, I mean, that kind of works. It's not ideal, but it's better than nothing. So yeah, every area I think is going to have a restaurant of some kind, or at least somewhere you can get food. Again, I don't know entirely yet what's going on with that. Oh. I don't even have that option turned on right now. Okay. In that case, I'm going to build back in this direction. There we go. I think there'll be animals. That's the other thing I've not factored in yet. It's not like you can't build a lion enclosure over the top of this pathway. It has to kind of integrate in. Got to leave room for the enclosures. I think whatever happens, this area here is going to be a huge enclosure at the top of the hill. And that's where, so trade center, facilities, and trade center. So if I went for an African trade center and built it, how do you rotate things in this game again? I've had a complete brain fart. How do you? Q&E? No, that lifts me up and down. Where even is it? Oh, it's there. Wow, I've had a complete and utter controls. Z, of course. Bear with me. In fact, I don't even have to press Z. I could just do that. There you go. It's all come back to me now. And we could build this. Maybe not here. But where's free move? Surface move. Yeah, that'll do. I could actually build this in this gap here. kind of like... Oh yeah, already that pathing system does actually feel a little bit better. There we go. So if I select you now... There was something there about animal storage. There we go. Open animal storage. Open exhibit animal storage. So if I... Animals sent to the trade centre will be put into storage with their age and needs frozen. I'd love to have that technology in real life. Any adopted animals will appear. Okie dokie. It needs power to function and should not be placed in locations guests can visit. So building it here was a very bad idea then. Okay, are there like staff only areas then? What am I looking for? Construction? Standing signs, wall signs, species signs, that's good. Shop signs, custom signs, hello. That's what I'm talking about. And then miscellaneous, which is like arrows and stuff. So yeah, are there staff only areas? Is it like Parkitect or... Ah, look, staff paths. Ha 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 ha. Okay. So then this area here... we're going to fix this terrain first, I think. Just smooth it out. Make it look a little nicer. My phone keeps buzzing, but I don't have any messages, so I have no idea what that is. It would help if I read these things first, wouldn't it? Before making myself look like an idiot. There we go. And then because it's a pretty building, I am going to put this here still, but I think I'm going to rotate it like this. Because I like the terrain modification failed. Okay. Can I do something about that? Do I need to lift it up or down? Try that again, shall we? It might be because it's a little too close to the paths here. Again, I know you can all see my gormless face right now as I'm trying to work this out. Yeah, okay. Give this another crack, shall we? If I build it kind of like this, and then round like that, maybe this works. Because again, it's a really pretty building. Totally not my design, as I'm sure you can tell. I think it's like a nice marquee entrance to this area of the park. There you go. Yeah, I like that. We got the wrong lighting right now for it, but I like that as a building. What other facilities? So things like keeper huts and stuff. I mean, we could build this attached. Again, where's the... Oh, the pathway's at the back. Or at least the entrance is on the side. So let's... I mean, this is too good to not include here as well. There's stairs there, but I reckon I can bring this down. Either that or we do have it as stairs. I mean, that's not the worst. Are you joking? Hang on. Maybe like this. There you go. And that's actually a flat path, which is pretty nice looking. And then I'm sure there's a gap here. But I'm imagining I can fill this in. Walls and then filters. Theme. African. There we go. Do we have like foundation pieces? It's mud wall. It would actually help if I knew what this was. So that's a mud wall as well. Oh, you can actually look in and see. Oh my. Wow. Yeah, this game is definitely an upgrade from Planet Coaster. Most definitely. I am impressed. And you seem to be able to just drag things up and down. Huh. Yeah, this is not what I was expecting, actually. But I am loving it so far. There you go. I think that's all the ugly stuff hidden. Okay. So go with that for now. And then, I mean, what else could we have? Vet surgery. I think that's going to be further back. Workshop, I think, is also going to be further back. Quarantine. That's definitely going to be further back. So keeper. Oh, we've already done that one. What about things like guest facilities? Food stalls. So these are all, it's kind of like build it yourself by looks of things. There's an African shop here though. That would be cool to put down. And a toilet. I like the idea of having a toilet near here. Because, you know, people will need to use the facilities. But at the same time, I do actually want to start looking at animals, believe it or not. So I think this is a good place to start. You can imagine there's a sign here that says like meerkats to the right, lions to the left. I have no idea what we're going to put on this hilly area now. Some kind of animal, he says. Let's see what we've got. Now, can we go by... is there a way to go by continent or like region? So what's this? No. Oh, species. There you go. So anything with African in the name. African penguin. That's going to be fun to put down. I believe we do have... Man, there's a lot of animals here. I believe there are lions somewhere. I've probably gone past them because I imagine they're not. Oh, there you go, West African lion. Oh God, I gotta do so. Southern white rhinoceros, I believe, is African. Lemurs, because they're from Madagascar. Giraffe. Springbok. Hyena. Pretty sure gorillas. Are all lemurs from Africa, or is it just some of them? Anyone in the chat who knows more about geography and animals than me, please do let me know. A Nile monitor, that's definitely African. Meerkat. Your plan is to make an individual enclosure for animals, is that correct? Yeah, so this area of the park is African. We're going to have North American, European, and Asian as well. And that's just the 4 starting areas. There will be other areas around. But for now, I just wanted to start with these ones. Because I thought they would be the best ones to go with. And also, they were the ones I happened to see yesterday. Because I think I've got the Australian. I saw koalas just now. So there is a Australasian area as well that we could potentially work on. God. Warthog. I mean, Pumbaa's in The Lion King. That's in Africa, so I guess so. Cheetahs. Where are cheetahs from? Are they African? Some of these I don't want to guess. I just don't want to guess. We can start off with these ones for now. I think that's a good place to start. Just so we can see what kind of things we can get our hands on. And then we can start looking. So can you see from here what kind of enclosure they will actually need? Zoopedia. There we go. So Natural habitat. Sort of eastern, central, southern Africa. Left to... think you can touch continent Africa. Hang on. I might have missed something. Oh, here we go. Hang on. This tells me. So, aardvarks, buffaloes, penguins, elephants. Oh, elephants. Yeah, no, I must have ticked that because it has African in the name. The tortoise. I wasn't sure about that one. The wildebeest. I probably missed that one. Bongo, bonobo. Cheetahs are African. Awesome. Ostrich, warthog, fennec fox. I did not know. I thought they were European for some reason. Any continent you can touch Africa. Is that any continent is connected to Africa? Is that what you're saying? I don't, sorry. Oh, wow. Beetles for, oh yeah, I forgot about flamingos. I thought flamingos was South American. Huh. But yeah, sub-Saharan Africa, sure. Basically, so, I mean, I'm not going to be that geographically accurate here. Basically, anything African will be in the Africa section and will be themed accordingly. So it's Africa, but there'll be one area that's like Saharan. There'll be one area that's more Serengeti. Things like that, basically. So the buffalo is Eastern Africa, which I think the Serengeti, that must be around, I want to say here, but that's probably wrong as well. The penguins are the southern tip. Aardvarks are, I mean, the aardvarks get around, basically. Elephants also get around. Wild dogs. Ah, look at the tortoise. It only lives on that one little island. That's that's quite sad, actually. This is Madagascar, so yeah, it's where the lemurs are from. And then we got like the bongos and what about the cheetahs? That's pretty, yeah, pretty common with the ostriches and the warthog. Yeah, Pumbaa lives everywhere. Pumbaa gets around as well. Yes, I have the Africa DLC. Yes, I do. What about meerkats? So hang on. Where's the warthog? Oh, so Timon and Pumbaa only just met. I'll stop making Lion King jokes soon. Promise. Huh. Oh, yeah, look. Flamingos all across Europe as well. I might move the flamingos to the European section then. Just so that they're not everywhere. Okay, let's start. Let's use... I want to use the lion as an example. So the lion is sort of this area, Serengeti. If I go for... let's see. If I went for like grassland. Yeah, and then Africa. These are the ones that are in that kind of area. So the wild dogs, the elephants, buffalo, aardvark. I mean, aardvarks can go anywhere. Cheetahs. So we're getting an idea now as to what kind of areas we'll be looking for. So the meerkats are the other side of Africa. Zebras, yeah. We're not putting zebras in with lions and stuff, by the way. I just want to make that clear. I just want to say, like, if you come in here and turn left, say, you go into the Serengeti Plains, say we call this area. It looks really small right now, but I have a feeling it's going to end up being huge. I hope it's going to end up being huge. I wasn't done with that, actually. Where's Zoopedia? There we are. So, yeah, let's go back to the lions. How long have I been going for? 44 minutes. Wow, it feels like ages. You can make a big savanna. Yeah, so I want it to be that the barriers between animals you will barely notice. So if you think about zoos like Chester Zoo, and I think Amsterdam has it too, there's no physical barrier as such between you and the animals. It's, I've forgotten what they're called now, but it's where the land slopes down and then there's a steep wall. So in the animals' case, the land slowly slopes down on their side and then there's a steep wall. And then we, the humans, stand on the other side of that wall. I love the fact I can do hand gestures now and you guys can actually see it. So I want this zoo to be like that. I think the game's limitations, you have to have barriers. but I want there to be very subtle barriers between the animals. So it almost looks like they're in one huge enclosure, even though it's actually split up into multiple smaller ones. That's the plan. That's what I would like to do. It very much depends. So how do I find out, like, so climbing requirement, okay, land requirement pretty big. Grade 3 climb proof boundary requirement. Gonna have to keep an eye out for that. No water requirement, that's fine. So actually, I want like, I don't know, 4 adults and 2 kids. Oh, it tells you the regions. Senegal, Mali, and Niger. Love it. I love this game. I keep looking down here because I'm expecting you to be here, but you're not. You're there. I really love this game. There's just the amount of effort they've gone into making this as accurate as possible. And to be honest, I've played Zoo Tycoon, and they have some information about animals, but they don't need to go into this much detail, and yet they do. And I just think it's awesome. So should we put the lions here so you can practically see them as you walk into the park? Like, not literally, obviously, but, you know, they're right near the entrance. Barriers. So I need... Are there any filters here? So your resistance grade 6. So I need, was it 3 and above? I think was the requirement. So I want some glass areas. I think here would be a good place for glass. Although, again, I kind of want a smaller pathway off the main pathway for people to actually come and look at the animals proper, so that they're not blocking. Let's go with... I don't know, actually, 4's fine. Is that elevated? Why has that got... There we go. Something like this. We can put some like trees around it and stuff. There you go. Love it. And then, yeah, we'll put some glass here. Probably, I don't know, one-way glass? Does this matter? So if you're a gorilla, say, if you're looking at the gorillas, so I know gorillas don't like people making eye contact with them. So this feels like something you would use for that. But do you need to use it for lions? Or is that not an issue? Flat top. Undulating. Post lengths remain constant above ground level. That one, I guess. Length, I don't know right now. So if I built it... Oh, hello. Okay, so I want the length to be shorter. But maybe not this short. 4 meters, maybe? I mean, this kind of looks cool. I'm not going to lie, this looks cool. There we go. I think that'll keep a lion in. Mind you, I mean, that's pretty short for a wall. One-way glass is not strong enough. So it's got resistance grade 3. Oh, do I need thick glass? Is there a way to replace bits? Or do I have to like build all this again now? I think I'm going to have to build all this again now, aren't I? Okay. We live and we learn. That's fine. If I start in the middle like this, and then if we come out and around like this. So this has a resistance of 4, which should be more than enough. I don't know about this last piece, actually. I think I might just do it like this. I'll have a little bit of a wraparound. But not a huge one. There we go. I wonder if I can make this indoorsy as well. And then steel mesh for the rest of it. Or, I mean, concrete for the back, maybe. It's possible. How do I... Do I do it like this? Yeah, okay. You need select all and touch the other one. Ah, okay. So it's like a literally swap out kind of thing. Thank you. Is this curved? Oh, I don't think you can curve this one. Okay. So you just get it as is. Also, am I building this right? Like, is it meant to follow the land like this? Because that, to me, looks like a lion can just jump out of it. And I certainly don't want that to happen. I might not even put lions in this one, actually. The more I'm looking at this, the more I'm thinking this could be like cheetahs. And we'll put the lions... if I build like a barrier this way... And then that can come like right up to here. Not quite to the path, because we're going to put bushes and stuff there. Now, does that connect? Yes, it does. It's going to annoy me that that one's tiny compared to the rest, but what can you do? Yeah, that looks really small. Is a cheetah going to be able to jump out of that? Have I done this wrong? Can I adjust the height? Ah, okay. Let's undo that, because I imagine I'm going to have to do that with all of this now. Most likely. Beds and shelters. So we've got African shelter. My God, that's huge as well. Okay, yeah, it doesn't need to be that big. Does it have to be? Jesus, that must be for the elephants, right? What's that yes to? Is that to editing all of this? Oh, that's not how you select multiple things, is it? How do you select multiple things? Do I have to do it this way? No. How do you select multiple barriers? It'd be a cool game if you actually told me, oops, what everything was. So, edit barrier. So what does that do? Ah, ha. Ha. There we go. Yeah, that looks more like it can hold a cheetah, doesn't it? Or whatever it is that's going to live in here. Okay, I get it now. These ones at the back here, they don't need to be chain link. I might just leave them chain link though. I don't think it's going to cost me anything. Also, these ones here are a little short still, but again, I don't think... Where's Zoopedia? I don't think a cheetah's jumping out of this anytime soon. What have we got? Climbing requirement. That's fine. Grade 2 boundary was the requirement there. Although, again, that's not for the kiddie's size that I'm looking at here. Oh, how do I turn this into an actual enclosure now? Now, what am I missing now? A gate, I suppose. A habitat gate. which I think... Okay. That's how that works. Cool. I think if I put this one like here, maybe. And then when we put the lions in, that would go opposite. There you go. Habitat 8. Should that door be like that? That looks like a glitch to me. Is it because it's not on level ground? I don't know. That seems fine now. Weird. So let's go call this cheaters. You need a gate. Thank you, Paunty. View animal market. Yep, come back to that. So terrain. Oh, hang on. So cleanliness, barrier status, that's all fine. Terrain. Land area, 2,312 meters squared. No water at all. So yeah, I think you have to paint the terrain as well for the type of animal that you're having in here. So yeah, no coverage. Okay. So now I need to go in terrain and... Okay. Didn't know that was a thing. So yeah, hang on, what do cheaters need? Again, let's not guess. Let's have a look. So cheaters. Grassland and desert. Okay. Temperature requirement 8 to 40. Does it say anything about species data? Okay, this might have it. Or just general information. Am I missing something here? Like, it doesn't say what type of environment to give it. Habitat enrichments. So sprinklers, rubbing pad, prey-scented sack. Lovely. This fence is climbable, so lion or cheetah will escape. Oh, will it? See, this is why you need to... I've also just worked out how you select. There you go. I think I've also made this enclosure like way too big. You're right. It does say climbable quite clearly there. How did I not see that? So what can I replace this with? Because real zoos have chain meshes, right? Steel meshes around. Corrugated is crap. Gabion? It's climbable again, though. Surely not just an electric fence. Or concrete. That seems a bit... Seems a bit stupid, doesn't it? Or an electric fence, which is just immoral, if I'm being honest. Or red brick. Yeah, that looks ugly as hell. So does that, to be fair. There must be other ones, surely. Also, this side here, I think, needs to come up a little bit as well. I guess I could lift it from this side. Ha, hang on. So not that one, this one. You can use this, but you have to add something. Like any kind of decoration, I imagine, is the thing you have to add. It's ugly. So that, I don't think they'll be able to jump this, but still. just seems really sad and depressing to use this type. Got a little tear in my eye. Like, I want my animals to be happy, not imprisoned. Oh. That's not what I was expecting there. Yeah, why is this now not doing what I want it to do? What if I just lift these two bits? Yeah, whatever. And then this side. There we go. And then we can grab this. That's not what I want at all. Oh, I can use the previous one. I'm gonna... Okay, hang on. So I could use the steel mesh. That one. But I have to use... Like, I have to add something to it. How do I deselect? Nope, that's not how you do it. Control? Nope. Alright, we'll just do it the old-fashioned way. So if I was to use the steel mesh, what would I add to it to make it non-climbable for cheetahs or lions or anything that can climb, basically? I say there must be... Also, I don't know if the stream's on a delay at all, so I'm not ignoring people. It just might take a while for it to come through. It's just a question of what do I add to this. I'm going to start filling out the enclosure for now. Just so we're basically ready for the animal. We just have to then upgrade the barrier to get it in. So, hang on. So, in terms of terrain, grass long, no grass short, no rock, no sand. So, if I paint some rock, where am I going to put that? That's the next question. Is this working? Yeah, look, rock's going up. That's cool. Again, this is something that Planet Coaster never really had, was like interactive terrain, if that's what you want to call it. This bit here, that just screams escape. Like, something's jumping that, for sure. Okay, so there's rock. What about sand? Surely cheetahs like sand, right? There's going to be sand everywhere. Fair old whack of sand. Some of the back bit there, I think, is going to be rock again. And some of this is going to be grass, because they do like grass. Long grass. In fact, I think like intersperse this with long grass. Doesn't seem to do much, though. Sure. Let's go with that. And if I have a line of long grass there, which we've already got, and then if we go with rough rock at the back, something like this. There we go. Potentially we could lift the train up a little bit here as well. Now, do cheetahs don't like water, do they? I don't believe they do. Cheetah and then natural habitat. Yeah, we've made this area too big, so I might make it a little bit smaller as well. No water requirement whatsoever. And yeah, desert grassland. Again, I must be missing something here. Group size, excluding juveniles, 1 to 3. Up to 2 males, up to 1 female. Male bachelor group size, excluding juveniles, 1 to 3. And then female, just the 1. Mating system, promiscuous. Ooh. But yeah, everything else. I mean, again, I must be missing something. It does say grassland, so does that give me the clue? Natural habitat. Can I select any of this? No. Or any of this. You'll pay a lot of taxes if habitats are too big. That I don't mind too much because I'm not playing with money right now. I think what I might do is like cut this bit off. Which I'm guessing I can just do. Like this. No? Or maybe I have to like, yeah, remove that bit. And then if I remove that bit and then just go along like this. And then somehow, there you are, connect that bit up. I mean, we could potentially cram a small pathway down there. And that's another little area where you can look in at the cheetahs. So what do I have to add? Oh, put one animal in to see what else you need in the habitat. There we go. Thank you. So what can I do for this barrier to stop it being climbable? If I have to add something to stop it being climbable. I also need staff. I should probably get some staff soon as well before I start throwing animals in. Environment, grassland, terrain. So the land area is still 2020. Horrible year. I could just put this straight across as well. Move the keeper bit. There we go. Temporarily lost all knowledge on this enclosure. There we go. That's probably better. Touch the barrier and then down right. Wait. No? Are you talking about this? Climb proof. Ah, okay. So wait, if I select all of this. Like. Wait. Like that. And that's now climb proof. Okay. Oh, maybe not do that. Okay. This is cool. I'm just playing around with this bit, by the way. Not necessarily. Actually, I mean, that doesn't look too bad. I might leave that. Okay, so yeah, I'm learning. So that to me looks like it's pretty climb proof now, if you ask me. Awesome. Thank you, Planet Zoo game player. Yeah, you'll have to forgive my noviceness here. I'm still learning very much as I go. Oh, hello. What be that? Golfing Gamer with the subscription. Thank you very much. That's on Twitch as well, I believe. So thank you. How many months is that now, Tom? Right, if I put that there. How do you build viewing things as well? Do they just come along and look? Or... maybe they do. I keep guessing things. You moved across. Did you? What do you mean, Tom? And then habitat gate. If I stick you in, I guess here. And hopefully... now, have I edited that barrier too much? Maybe you can't curve that bit, but I will make you climb proof still. That side. And then a curved top. No? Okay. Well, that's the odd one out. That's fine. Don't mind that. And then staff path. We'll just make that bit staff path there. Sweet. Oh, you moved across to Twitch. Oh, yeah, because you were on YouTube just now, weren't you? Derp. Okay. So now, is there a way to add viewing areas? Or is this just it now? I can just add an animal in, and then we can see where we're at. Habitat empty. So the temperature range needs to go up. Oh, I should probably add a habitat in as well, shouldn't I? So what we've got... bedding or shelters. Probably bedding. And then an African shelter here. One of these in the corner. But then it's got to be in a corner that's reachable by the keepers as well. Is there a filter? Yeah, filter species. So if I now choose cheetah. Aha. I thought some of these were a little unnecessary. So that's Australian. We don't want that. I don't want basic shelters, though. That's really boring. There's wooden, I suppose. That's really boring. Look at that. Hang on. Let's undo that filter. African shelter with dimensions. Oh, yeah. African shelter. But that's huge. That's for, again, that's for like elephants. And that looks like it's for... actually, that might be for elephants. This one might be for giraffes. Man, I don't want to build boring stuff. But I think I'm going to have to build boring... I could always, you know, decorate it myself, I suppose. Okay, let's go with like the metal basic shelter. Maybe this size? And we'll stick you down like this. Now, do I have to like sink this into the ground slightly, or is this fine? Let me drop you down a little bit. There we are. Okay. So then heaters and coolers, food and water. So again, this is for cheetahs. Kind of want like a food tray in front of the windows here, so that people can actually see them eat. But again, I might be thinking too much here. All right, how do you add another one? Is it shift? No. It's fine. We'll just add a second one over here. It does say cheetahs on there, right? Yep, good. And then for a water tray, that can go... you're not going to want a trough. Probably not, anyway. So water pipe. I could just give you a water pipe. We can put that there. So you can see it from this side. That's fine. Heaters. So yeah, we need heaters. Again, I struggle to believe that that's actually going to do anything. Maybe I'm being dumb here. These are feeders as well. So we'll put one there. Rubbing pad made of bark. So these, can you attach these to things? These are just tags. Can't attach it to that. Position snap? No. Maybe it just goes on the ground. Aha, sprinkler. That would be cool. Gotta see him playing the sprinkler. Stick one of those there. Now what else do you like? Prey-scented sack. That was another one. I feel like I'm putting everything in front of these windows right now. Stick you there. Gift box. I'm going to put that near the enclosure. Like the sleeping quarters. Sleeping quarters? I don't think that's right. This as well. They got to have some privacy. Okay, let's go with that for now. I think... Is that everything? Did not mean to click that. Scratching tree, Scots pine. Or tamarind. So yeah, we got to put some bushes and stuff in now as well. To like... So I guess these can go in here, right? Yeah. So I'm going to give them like extra large bedding. Or am I going to give them large bed? No, I'll give them extra large. We'll fill the floor. There we go. Nice, nice. And now, I mean, we'll give them a couple of scratching trees along the front here. Well, these trees look massive, by the way, for cheetahs. But it is what it is. Okay, nature. Africa. Plants. Can I be a bit more specific? It's obviously African. Okay. I don't think that's what I meant. Continent. Africa. And then biome. Grassland. There we go. That's what I meant. And then foliage type. I mean, I think we'll just go with everything at this point. That's cool. No way, you grassland. Surely not. Surely not. So we'll go with some bigger trees towards the back. So let's change this. Foliage type trees. What have we got that's big? Are there any, is it baobab? Is that what it's called? Oh, there's acacias. Oh, wow, yeah, no, that's nice. Oh, yeah, I was meant to, like, elevate this slightly as well, wasn't I? Now, can I do that without messing everything up? Sampled. Yeah, no. So how do you adjust terrain with a barrier in the way? Or do you have to rebuild the barrier? Because that's... Actually... Okay. You can kind of just lift the barrier up after that, I suppose. Also, I've probably lifted this up too high now. This needs to come down. Actually, instead of just doing this, why don't I just use the roughen tool? Just to add a bit of texture to it, you know? Yeah. We'll just use the roughen tool. Sampled, that's fine. Intensity, we'll go back to... Okay, and then we'll smooth it out again. They're probably going to hate this. At this point, I'm going off like Cheetah Hunt at Busch Gardens and how their enclosure looks. I've not even been to Busch Gardens, just for the record. It's a pure guess at this point. Let's go with something like that, and then if I come through and paint all of these bits that have been elevated. There we are. Right, back to nature. So, oh, there you go. Baobab tree. My God, that's huge. Yeah, we want a small one. If I stick one of you here. Yeah. Kind of okay with that. And then I think we need some more trees like around this area. What's the... There was a random rotation thing, wasn't it? Yeah, random rotation. Lovely stuff. Have you randomly rotated? Doesn't look like you've moved at all. I don't think that's doing what I wanted it to do. Olive tree? No, it looks a bit small. Something like this, maybe along the back. Well, that one did seem to rotate. Yeah, that one did seem to rotate. Sure. And then we'll put something... Obviously something I don't want them to climb out. So we'll put something like that at the front here. And then I think if I go foliage type, and we'll go with bushes. And then we'll kind of fill the rest of this area with just bushes. And my phone buzzing again. Yep, nothing important, don't worry. I'm kind of waiting to see if the missus texts me about McDonald's. That's what I'm holding out hope for now. She might be watching this actually, so I choose my words carefully. But I would like a McDonald's tonight. You know, I've worked hard this week. I think I deserve it. Okay, how's this looking? Now, this bit at the front here, it looks a bit open still right now. So obviously, you know, we want people to be able to see in, but we also don't want to make it too, like, obvious. I mean, it's not the worst. I'm sure I've built worse than this in other games. I'm kind of happy with this. For a first enclosure, not bad. And then we can build some other ones sort of adjoining this. How are we doing for time? Coming up to an hour and a half. I reckon I can do like another 30 minutes maybe tonight. And then we'll come back next time and continue. So I don't think anything's getting out of here. Not easily anyway. So I also want to... I did promise myself this time I would focus a lot on building outside of the main areas as well, like little bits of little dioramas kind of thing that actually joins everything together. So something like that, and then I want some trees as well. Actually, before I do that, sorry, I made that sound really weird. I want to place some of these along. Like that. Perfect. And then put something... Oh, yeah. And then one of these on the edge where the keepers go in. I'm also half hoping that if there are any escapees, they get held up by the sheer amount of bushes that I've got here before they actually have the chance to cause any trouble. Again, I'm looking that way to talk to you guys, but you're here. Just got to remember that. Oh, wow. Look at that tiny tree. Oh, wow. I think that's too big. That's going to go over the back, I think, near where the elephants will be. That's all right. That doesn't look too bad. And then maybe... No, that one's a bit small. That one's a bit small as well. Maybe something like that there. Have I got anything else that's like really tiny? I want some big things along here that aren't massive, massive. That oak would look perfect, like there. Yeah. Ah, there you go. That's pretty good for that bit. And then if I had something else like that, but slightly... I mean, that... Oops. Straight into the keeper hut. Oh, that one doesn't quite fit. If I just had a... I could grab this size one. That might fit. There you go. These trees kind of blend together, but I don't mind that. We'll put another one over this side. Give them some shade. So if I have, can we have flowers here as well? Yeah. And bushes. So we'll add some African daisies. That sounds very nice as well. There we go. And then grab some little bushes again. Oops. Also, I just realised, Control Z. I've been playing a lot of City Skylines where if you even think about Control Z, you get laughed out the building. They don't know what Control Z is. Don't be silly. Right. Stick that there. Oh. Hello, hello, hello. There we go. I like this. I like this a lot. I've probably missed some really important things, but I like this a lot. So, terrain, environment. So these are all the trees now that we have in here. I believe they all fit the theme. Coverage 43%. Whether or not the animal's happy with that, I don't know. Before we go any further, I think I do need to look at... So this is... Oh, that's the keeper hut, actually. So, yeah, that's fine. And then we've got the trade centre there. Now, quarantine would probably be useful. But, oh, wow, my voice broke then. Quarantine will probably be useful. But I think right now, let's do the experiment that Paunty said. And actually just shove an animal in and see what we end up with. So... Do we have any cheaters? After all this, if there's no cheaters, there's no cheaters. Is there a way? Yeah, we do have cheaters. Awesome. Right. So we can only afford this one right now. We could technically afford... is it Tahosa? It's like a tongue click, isn't it? There's the X, which I don't want to guess. So we can go for Kessia, who's female, coming up to 7 years old. good appeal and has only been on here for, or has only got that long left. So longevity, 0%. She's too old for breeding. Immunity's poor. Pale yellow coat with black spots. I think just to give it a go. Invalid destination. No path to destination. Okay, what am I missing here, people? Why is there no path to destination? And also, where is she now? Is she in here? Okay, she's in there right now. How come I can't get her into here? You need a path to the gate. Does it have to be all staff path? Does it, like... So from here, does this all have to be staff path to the holding area? Or can it be normal path as well? Or does it have to be path inside the enclosure? I mean, that's stupid. I don't even know why I suggested that. That's not going to be the case, is it? And that's connected. I'm pretty certain that's connected. Yeah. So that doesn't seem to be the problem. What am I missing? Does she need to be quarantined first? Send to zoo. So that seems to be acknowledged that that is a gate. Is the tree blocking it? Huh. So yeah, send to zoo or return to habitat. Do I need to allocate this as being for her? Or is it because I don't have a keeper? Where's staff? There's staff. So I'm going to hire a keeper. Oh, does the game need to be unpaused as well? Is that something else? Mechanic. Security. Vet. They're the important ones, I think. Okay. View animal market. Oh, no, not view animal market. That's not what I wanted at all. Yeah. Open animal storage. Kessia. Send to zoo. Okay. Maybe it's because I needed a zookeeper. God, he sprinted over there then. You see that? Rapid. Also, this building's annoying me. Like the way he's stepping in. Also, excuse me. No, not a chance. Not a chance there's a cheetah in that box. Not a chance. Yeah, I need to power everything as well. So let's go facilities and power. Actually, this is fine. So we can go with just solar panels. So what needs power right now? You need power. Now, is it all like a single grid thing or... Main entrance has power in a radius. Yeah, so do I need to connect... So how does power work in this game is what I'm trying to ask right now. Like, does a transformer... Do you have to have... So, like, if I built a transformer here behind the cheetah, would this power everything? That seems to now be powering everything. And then a water treatment plant. I mean, I could just tuck one away up here somewhere. Again, like, putting it there would have been awesome. Again, I keep forgetting you can see me. Sorry about my thinking face. This game is incredible. Like, the things that you can actually do in this game that I just didn't think were possible. The level of detail they've put into, you know, how to build a habitat and then get some animals in and just everything. It's incredible. So water treatment and then water temperature regulator. If I stick those next to each other here, the public shouldn't... Obviously, I'm going to put some bushes and stuff around it. It's not like Parkitect where they can see these things and they consider them eyesores. But even so, I'm going to try and hide as much of this as possible. I think that's all right for now. We'll just put bushes around it and stuff later. And I did forget to put heaters in, which that comes under habitat, does it not? Heaters and coolers. So yeah, we need it to be, was it 40 degrees? Believe this needed to be. Also, that's not the angle I wanted it to be at all. That's awful. And that's also not where I wanted it to be either. Let's try that again, shall we? Oh, I love the music in this game as well. Jim Guthrie and J.J. Ipsum, I believe those are their names. They've done such a good job with the music for this and Planet Coaster. It's gorgeous music. I use it a lot when I'm working. If you watch my other videos, you'll see how much I love it in there as well. I use it for any time lapses. Although I am starting to move away from it now. Not because I hate the music, but just to do something a bit different. I'm just going to say that's fine. I should probably put them up on the ceiling thinking about it, but then heat rises, so. What's the temperature of this enclosure now? It is 17 to 30. Okay, let's get the cheetah in here. And then we'll find out if we're onto a winner here or not. She's got a lot of enrichment. There's no worries there. Put her down and run. Run, mate, run. Alright, cheetah. We have ourselves a cheetah. She looks very confused. But this is the first animal in our zoo. Kessia the cheetah. So terrain. Terrain setup is inappropriate for this animal. So do we need more? We need more short grass. We need more rock. Sand is fine. Okay. See, that is useful. And we need less plant and tree coverage, which I'm also actually finding surprising. So we need short grass. That's fine. We can put short grass. Maybe not that small. Actually, can I keep... Where is she? Can I keep this open? Yes. Perfect. So I want this one. So have we got... Needs less rock and more short grass. Okay. So some of this can become short grass instead of rock. Okay. Without sacrificing tall grass, preferably, but... Yeah. It's an animal. Makes the admission fee worth it now. Yeah, I did make the admission fee. I think it's $20 for an adult and $5 for a kid. There we go. Alright, she's happy with that. But now we've got to remove some coverage. So right now, it needs to be... Oh, hello. Needs to be considerably less than what we've got at the moment. How do you multi-select in this game? I thought it was Control or Shift, but neither seems to work. Where's the cheetah? Keep an eye on the cheetah. I want some trees around here, obviously. Get rid of some duplicates. Things like that, and that, and that. So now people can actually see the damn thing. How are we doing? 38. Still needs to be less. I might get rid of some of the... the baobab tree can probably go. I imagine that contributes a fair amount. And we are now at 25, and we are almost there. Right, she's happy. Good stuff. Anything else she doesn't like? She loves the enrichment. Stud book, I don't know what that means. So yeah, your longevity. I'm a bit worried about this one, actually. Are you about to die? That's the question I've got. Are you about to die? Your immunity sucks as well. I just want you to breed. That's why you're here. That sounds wrong when you say it like that, but you know what I mean. Animal market. So I can't afford... I can bring in this one, or we can refresh the list. So your longevity is a lot higher. I mean, we might as well... Actually, no, one female, isn't it? One female and the rest are... Yeah. Is this like Roller Coaster Tycoon where people can pay to enter the park when there's just a path you can walk to the end of and back? I think it's a little bit smarter than that now, but effectively, yes. So if I show you somewhere in here, there is a zoo entrance. There we go. Actually, why am I showing you it here when I can show you it here? So we're open from... I don't actually know what hour that is. Oh, that is 5. Okay, so we're open from 5 till 11. So the animals don't get much sleep. Land utilized is tiny right now, which is cool. Yeah, $20 for an adult, 5 for a child. We are open, in theory, so people can come and visit the animals, which I'd like them to do a lot, because I need to get more conservation credits so that I can get more animals, effectively. Now, I want some education stuff here. So, educational speaker. How does this actually work? Can I attach you to this post, or do you go on the ground? Like, where do you go? Okay. Habitat educational stand. Educational board set, was that? Board legs. Huh. So this is useful. I don't want to block. Could put it like here. Who goes to the zoo at 5? Who doesn't? Don't tell me if the zoo was open at 5 AM, you wouldn't be there in a heartbeat. I would be. I wouldn't have gone to bed the night before, obviously, because I'd be too excited about going to the zoo. So I think if I do this and then cheetah, there we go. I'm just going to leave the default image, that's fine. And then we can put a conservation education board. I might squeeze that here, so that even people who aren't visiting the cheetahs can look and read about the cheetahs. Oh, hang on. Okay. So what have we got? Who endangers the cheetahs? Probably poaching, right? Oh, it actually tells you about it as well. Wow. Well, there you go. Don't poach, everyone. It's not nice. And I mean that sincerely. Right, educational speakers. One there. And one here. Educational content. Cheaters. Now, I think you can get it to... how do I... Hang on. Cancel. Maybe you can't. Maybe you can't. I don't know. But yeah, I want to educate the guests. That's why they're here, after all. They're here to learn about cheaters. And then I think one more board or sign or something over here. Just so they are fully 100% educated. Is there just like a sign? Memorial plaque? Or that will come after. That will be when we have our unfortunate first death. Which it looks like might be soon with Kessie here. Do I like 4X games? You've got up for golf at 3 AM before, Tom. When was that? I don't know what 4X games are, Samuel. Maybe I do know what they are, but I just don't know that's what they're called. That tends to be something that happens to me. Oh, do I not have... Oh, hang on. I think they are for... the little, yeah, like when you put down the little terrarium type things. I think that's what those are for. Oh, okay, to catch a flight for golf. Yeah, no, I was with you on that one, wasn't I? I came back with stitches in my head and a slight concussion. I remember that. That's how I know it was only a slight concussion. Oh, that's not a Yikes! Right. Is this what I'm looking for? Yeah, there we go. Cheetah. Look at that. Is that in... Is it Planco, the name of the language? Or is that... It's hard to tell whether that's Latin or Planco. I'm going to guess that's... Actually, I don't want to guess what that is. For example, Aurora 4X Space Management. Oh. I think someone's told me about those before. I think someone's mentioned them before. I'm trying to remember. But yeah, I think I know which ones you mean. I'm sure someone's told me to check them out before. I will have to. For sure. Can I put some... yeah, look. Put some benches here. I'm going to put some backed benches here, in fact. Because I care about my... uneven placement. Oh, don't do this to me, game. Thank you. One there. One there. And I was going to put one there, but it's not going to let me because this game is a douche. But I'll put, I don't know, a bin because we've got to protect the environment. It's Latin. It is Latin, is it? I don't want to guess. I really don't want to guess because knowing me, I'll be wrong. That's annoying that I can't put that there. I can put them here. But then I reckon if people sit on these, then they're going to face the wrong way. So I guess this bit is just open. How big are these canopies? Okay-ish. I would like to put some benches out here as well, actually. So I can fit one there. It must be because it's on a slope. That must be the problem here. If I could put some in this area as well. Yeah, I could fit one there. And hopefully one there. And then, I don't know, bin there. And then we'll also put a bin here. Now, I want some kind of eatery near here as well for the peeps. But I think it's going to be in this gap here, which would be good for an animal enclosure as well. And in fact, this area here wouldn't be bad for a restaurant of some kind. Now, are restaurants in the game or are they coming to the game? I think they're coming to the game. I don't think they're in the game yet. Possibly. I think it's just food stalls right now. Food and drink stalls. We'll get rid of African. Yeah, I think that's the case. So I could put some exhibitions like this as well down near here. Because again, we're in Africa. What's that got to do with it? That's not what I meant to say at all. Because we're oh, here you go. Hang on. Restaurant tables. So maybe you just do it. Oh, hang on. I think it's like modular. I think that's what. So like chief beef. I think it's like a food court. You know. Yeah. Okay. Oh wow, that's very pretty. Are those ones upstairs functional? I can't get in there to tell. Okay, I kind of want to build one of those, but obviously African themed, and I could just do simple wall replacements, but I think right now I'm going to try and build one custom, but I don't know how well this is going to go. So first of all, I need to take this and extend it. Just a little bit like that. And then I'm going to grab you. I'm going to do a line to grid. Now I liked that design that we had there, where there was like an indoor bit and an outdoor bit. So I'm going to try and replicate that. Now why is that like that? It's not flat, that's why. Okay, let's train. Actually, let's remove all of this for a second. We'll leave that little stub. And then we're going to go flatten to foundation. Increase the size a little bit. How's everyone finding the game then, so far? Some of you are probably a lot more experienced at this than I am, and are banging their heads against the wall right now, wondering what the hell I'm doing. Some of you might not have played the game before, just like me, and are experiencing it for the first time through my eyes, in which case, don't take everything you see here as being what the game is like, because I imagine it's way more advanced and cool than I'm making it look right now. There we go. Okay, let's do this. But I want to extend the building this way, but I don't know. I mean, I could do this. I just don't know if that's a good way of doing it or not. Probably not. So let's go facilities, and then we want, I don't know, chief beef. Now, how is there a way to align to the grid? No. Maybe if I start with a wall piece first, then. African, that's fine. What do I want here? Wooden, I think, is good. Shop front. And I want to line this up as best as I can with the path. Which I think is going to be like that. And then here, I don't quite like the way that works. I think that's because, yeah, I thought so. So let's do something like this. I'd imagine someone called Planet Zoo Game Player is fairly knowledgeable and experienced. Yeah, that's a good point. So definitely want these pieces over here. You can imagine that that's where you look out into the cheetah exhibit. I love the fact that we've got these pieces as well. That's awesome. I think Planet Coaster, I need to say Planet Zoo then, this is Planet Zoo. I believe Planet Coaster had those pieces as well, but it's nice to actually have them like that. We got this door piece, which is a bit small. Or there's this side again, which is what, again, Planet Coaster used to have. I'm just going to leave an opening for now and use that instead. Also, what's the difference between... Oh, that's log wall and that's log wall panel. What's the... Oh, okay. That's the difference. Okay, good to know. So actually, these are going to be window pieces as well, because I imagine there's going to be another enclosure out here. In which case... So this bit, I think, is going to be the outdoor eatery. In which case... I keep saying in which case, which must be really annoying. I'm so sorry. So let's put... And we could put one there. And we could put one there. And then this can just be a wall. And that can just be a wall. And then on this side, we'll do the inverse. And that might be cool. I don't know. You tell me. Facilities. So I want a chief beef to go there. Actually, yeah, no, we'll put chief beef there. And then hot dog squad will go on the outside. What's this? It's just a restaurant. Wait a minute. No, that's what I want. That's what I want. Hang on then. So how do I select you? There we go. And then that. And then I want this obstructed, but that's not. Ah, it's because of that entrance. I mean, I could do it like that. Obviously, I'll move the counter pieces to match. Or I'll just do this. But then there's no... You can't get in to that bit. Hello, Burgess. So right now I am attempting, but somewhat failing, to build a restaurant here. Because I've never done this before. So I don't really know what I'm doing. So I kind of want it... I mean, I could build it... I could do that, I suppose. And then if I remove these path pieces... That one, that one, that one. And then facilities, restaurant. If I build you that... Now, do you connect? You don't seem to be connecting. But I might be able to do that. No. That works. But then that doesn't. Why does that not work? Hang on. I'm not panicking just yet. Oh, hang on. I saw it. I saw it. I had it. There. Oh, you arse. Right. Nope. So let's put all this back. Yes. Your experience is invaluable right now. How on earth do I build a restaurant? Like, how do I build a themed restaurant? That's probably a better way of saying it. So I'm going to put toilets and stuff in here as well, because I think that would be cool. So I want facilities. Whoops. Facilities. Restaurant. You can go there, see? So I could build you there. Yeah, that's fine. Now, can I build... could build a path like that, but not... Okay, so they end up separated if I do that. Which is slightly annoying. But if I remove this and now do this, can I put these in and then build the restaurant next to it? Or is that going to be a problem? I mean, that does work. So how come I can build it there but not there? Is it to do with the path system? And I can build that like that. So I kind of want to build it like this. But I think the path... I have an idea. One big restaurant that englobes the theme, for example, South America. Yeah, that's kind of what this is. That is kind of what this is. Get rid of your wooden walls, then place the restaurant, then go on construction and type wall, and then you can choose your theme. So, if I wanted like an indoor and outdoor thing, that's not happening. Is that what am I reading that right? So, like, just don't put paths down, basically, and just build the restaurant first, and then build the walls around it. Okay. So let's go facilities, restaurant. I think here, but then I'll move it slightly. Also, with these, so there's a counter on this side, and then there's two. Oh, this is the kitchen, right? And then that's where people actually buy their food. I get it. And then what's this at the back? Is that where they go and sit? That's like the restaurant bit. Again, I've got to remember there's a camera here. You guys can see me now. So then, if I build this like as close to the pathway here as possible, yes, then you can connect the path. Okay. Okay. So, I still want like an outdoor area where people can also sit and eat. So I think if I do something like this, move you back slightly. I think this, right? And then oh. So you link right, so you put down tables and then you link the tables to... Right. So how do I now select group? There we go. And then edit. Brilliant. That is actually genius. That's really cool. Not going to lie. That's really cool. So I do want to... So, I mean, we might as well put the kitchen behind some windows, right? Just so we can all stare in and treat the cooks like animals as well. So that goes without saying. And then I think a door here. Although, I don't know if I want one that small. I might just leave that blank. So, where does this corridor go? Apart from to that woman. Woman? Yeah, woman at the end. Obviously, she's not part of this. So, can I still build this... like this? And we'll do it like this, I guess. And then some windows here. So I said, want an outdoor area, go on path, select grid, and then you can make a path and link the tables. Okay. So let's say, I mean, it's kind of an outdoor area. Actually, do you know what? Yeah, we'll just make it an outdoor area. Again, why am I trying to reinvent the wheel here? So let's say we did it like this. Which I think, actually, I want a wall piece here. Gap, and then we'll put, like, a curved bit there. I think we'll put, like, toilets and stuff here. So we'll still have... Like, I don't know, this. And then that, obviously, this will get filled in with this kind of thing. There we go. And we can have paths going out there. Wow, that doesn't look straight. Oh, it's the wrong height, that's why. I was about to say that looked weird. And if we do that, and then this can go... If I were you, I'd put a wall where the kitchen is showing. I'm not positive, but it might have a... Really? I'm actually surprised about that, but sure. You're the boss. Whoops. That's totally not what I wanted to do. So yeah, my only experience of Frontier games like this is Planet Coaster. So if I'm doing things the Planet Coaster way and that's not right, then by all means shout at me. Right, I reckon toilets here. I think I can do something like that, and I will just block that bit off as well. So again, what's this bit here? Is that just the way they get into the... I mean, how do they get into the kitchen, actually? There's no... They just climb over the barrier. Like this bit. Like, yeah, what is that bit? I'm curious. I'm incredibly curious. We also need to come up with a name for this restaurant. Something African, like Serengeti Plains restaurant or something like that. I don't know. Place tables. So again, do you literally place them down, or do you have to build path to it first? So if I tried to place a path down now, I can't select that one. But if I draw it out from here, I think that's pretty straight. That's not bad, to be honest. Oh, it's not perfect. Hang on. That's the other problem now, is actually, what am I doing? What am I doing? I can literally go. So if I deselect the grid for a second. It's a shame you can't, or maybe you can. Oh, there you go. That's what I wanted. Yep, that is exactly what I wanted. And then this little bit. I will connect those up, but I'll put tables there. That one can go. And to be honest, that one I might connect up as well. Planet Zoo created a load of animals, construction pieces and scenery, so they might have just been lazy. And that black wall might just have teleported them to the kitchen. Fair enough. That does sound like something plausible for the game, to be honest. But yeah, here's our little outdoor section. We'll put some fences around that if we can. And then I'll put that piece there, and hopefully we can attach a toilet to this. Facilities, toilets, and I just want a toilet block. Perfect. Yeah. Yeah. I like that. Nice. So now, there we go. That's the seating done. Or at least the area done. That's the wrong thing. So, tables. Place tables. So if I place some like this. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. So I'd love to put some booth tables here. Do they need to be accessed from both sides, or can I put them flush against the wall? It's always nice when someone who knows the game comes in and just gives you a little helping hand as and when you need it. Because I've had people before who've basically tried to like steamroller the stream and want me to build their dream park or something like that. And, you know, I'm not into that. So I appreciate the help. Now, why have you done that? Duplicate an advanced move. That's what I was looking for. You don't have to, but the toilet is flexi color. Oh, so I can change the color of it. Yeah. I mean, why would I not do that? If you can paint the bogs, you paint the bogs, don't you? Again, why have you done that? That must be the world axis or something. There we go. So we've got some booths. I don't think they're linked right now. No. So we can have up to 20 tables. So we'll put some tables dotted around here as well. I've kind of made that a bit too patterned for my liking, but what can you do? I wanted a wall where I could just put loads of booths, and I don't think I've kind of done it here, but it's not exactly what I had in mind. Also, I kind of want to move that one and also move. I want a clear route to the toilet so you can come through and round that way, you know. And then we'll duplicate. Oh, hello. Trying to read. New follower, I believe. Thank you very much, whoever that is. I will find out your name in just a second. Let's go with that, and then we'll move this one slightly. So again, we're not blocking the path to the toilet. Now if I go link tables. There we are. Confirm link. So we should have 16 out of 20 tables. Yeah, we have one cheater so far. I'm trying to get guests in. I should probably unpause the game while I'm doing this, to be honest. But yeah. Prices I don't really care right now because I haven't got money enabled. I want to do that, though. I do want to enable money at some point. Scenery rating. Yeah, that will go up in a second. We've got to put the roof on this still as well. Radio enabled. I like that as well. Are there any other settings or anything I've missed out? We do need to get power to this still. And I do still need to name this place. Also, what am I doing with the roof here? So, if I was to stick you on top. Yeah. And then like that, and then is it control you hold? Yep. No, that's not what I wanted to do for that bit. I think for this piece, that doesn't look right. Why does that look like it doesn't fit? Ooh, that texture annoys me actually. I'm kind of going to have to stick with it. And then, oh, I like the fact they've got the two options now as well. That's nice because they never used to have that. And actually that bit I'm going to leave as is because we're going to put an hipped roof on this. I think like that. And then the gable in the middle like so. And now I think I'm just going to fill these gaps. I was debating leaving it open as like some kind of window, but I think I will close the gap. Again, it's kind of annoying. I think it's one of the settings that I've got right now. Auto stacking, that's what I wanted. And grid height is currently 0, so that might be why that was doing that thing. Okay. For the other bit of the roof then, for this section, I think, first of all, that piece like that, and then probably that piece like that. But I think this bit, I kind of want to go with something else, actually. So we're going to cut that a little short. I don't want something that's like flammable. So I don't think the thatched is such a good idea. If you want to be eco-friendly, I would suggest solar panels. But if you're on franchise, go with... To be honest, solar panels I probably would have gone with anyway. So I am not against that idea at all. What am I... So hang on. Your thatch roof 2 meters. Your 4. So I think it is this one I'm looking for. I think you are the height I want. There we go. And then I need the double pitch, which I think is you. But then that doesn't look right. That doesn't look right at all. Is it this one? I think I had this problem with Planet Coaster as well, where it's not immediately not immediately obvious what you're supposed to use for this section. I think it's this one. Like I said, it's just not immediately obvious. I'm going to use this one and hope it's the right one. Can always come back and change it if it isn't. But yeah, we'll be eco-friendly with the solar panels for sure. Okay, so that's that section done. Already I'm not liking this, but it is what it is. But this bit, I want it to look like this. So actually, this section here, we could just integrate it. Did not mean to get rid of that bit. Whoops. We could just integrate it and have it be part of this roof as well. So what are you? You're 4 meters, right? So you go... Are you even the same height? Okay, why are they different heights? Why is there a gap? Oh boy. Something tells me it's because of this piece here. I would almost put money on that, to be honest. And same on this side. So we'll remove those pieces because we clearly don't need them. I'm on Sandbox, but I want to treat it like it's franchise. And to be honest, I probably should have done it as franchise, but I'm on Sandbox. But the plan is to turn money on at some point in the future, so I do want this zoo to be profitable. Like, if it doesn't make money, what's the point, you know? Let's just quickly find out who that was. Row 404. That's who it was with the follow. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. I should also, before I forget, actually save the zoo, because I don't think autosave is on. I don't believe it is. Could be wrong. But I don't want to lose any of this work, because I'm quite pleased with the work I've been doing so far. Now, is there a piece? There's that piece. It kind of does what I want, but also doesn't. trying to think of a way to integrate these two bits together. So if you look at it from like this side, it's fairly obvious what you're looking at. I suppose one of the ways to do it would be to get this piece and just stick this in like that, and then just have another 2-meter piece come out the top, maybe like that, and then we'll put some walls in here just to disguise that bit. I could do the same thing on this side. Let's try this. How did I do? Oh, this is going to be different, isn't it? Because it's not... I mean, yeah. I would use that thatch roof all the way around and add the top. What, so as in... like this. That's actually a better idea. Yeah. That's a much better idea. Yeah. That's... already I'm just looking at it like, why didn't I think of that? Oops. Yes, Mark. Control Z is not the button you wanted to press there. And then, yeah, just put a flat roof-ish on top. What have we got that can go on the top? Thatched roof panel, but I think that slopes still, does it not? Oh, there you go. Thatched roof flat. So that bit can go here. Yeah, and then this top bit, I mean, I could just do the same again, to be honest. No one's going to see it. Like that. How are we doing for names? Anyone got a name? Okay, we could go with this. And then solar panels. I mean, where's the sun? That's a good question. Solar panel. I mean, it probably would be easier just to put one up on here. How many solar panels powers a restaurant? Where is the sun? Over there. Okay. So utilities, power. Get rid of that. Solar panel. No worries, Burgess. They're ugly as hell, but if it powers the restaurant, I'd say we're good. Okay, let's close this. Anyone got any name ideas then for this restaurant? Or is it going to be down to me? Where are you going? Content with your paycheck. That's fair enough. Oh, you're going to work, are you? Cool. Do we have any guests? Not yet. But then, not really been open for long, so that could be why. Also, one other thing. Do we have, like, fences? We do have fences. Many guests think tickets are overpriced. Okay, that might be a problem. In fact, that's probably a huge problem. So that's something I'm probably going to have to address. Can I add fences to buildings? No. They don't seem to snap. Well, they can position snap. Or they can angle snap. But I don't know if they can snap to grid. Doesn't look like it. I think I just heard the cheetah. God, I hope that was the cheetah. Yeah, that's one of the problems right now. We don't have many animals. So no one's going to pay $20 to come in and look at just one animal. an animal. You know, they want to see more than that. And we've got the inspector coming soon as well. Yes, forgot about that too. So I do have inspections turned on. How do I do these fences, do you think? Like this? And then multi-select. I'm glad it let me do that. That's good. And then I guess tuck that in like so. And then for this one, if we move it just ever so slightly away from the wall. Okay, hang on. You, and you. If I do it like end to end, maybe place them like this, and then get rid of these two. And then duplicate an advanced move. I am going to start wrapping up soon because it's been 2.5 hours. I'm just thinking playback. No one watches a 2.5 hour stream back. I'm loving this game though. This was meant to be streamed every other week, but I think I might have to change my schedule to make this every week. So I am really enjoying building this zoo. And I feel like we're literally just scratching the surface right now. This is one of 4 planned themed areas, but I imagine there will be more. Okay, let's go with something like that, and then a couple more of these. It's getting dark. I believe there is a way that there's like a light that I can turn on so I can see what I'm doing still. I just love the fact that if you're eating here, you're like right in front of the cheetah basically. So I mean, you can see the cheetah, but don't forget the cheetah can see you too. Yeah, I'm going to lower the price of the zoo as well because we need to get some guests in. Still no name suggestions, anyone? There we are. Alright. So I'm going to name this for now Serengeti Plains Restaurant. And then the actual restaurant, Serengeti Plains. And then if I select the group, toilet block is going to be... The other thing I've not done actually is check that cheetahs live in the Serengeti, because this might not even be the Serengeti section of the park. So yeah, let's... So you can paint the toilet. So I might just go with just black everything, to be honest. For this bit at least. Keep it simple. Cool. Okay, so price... 25 cents to use the toilet. We'll synchronize that because I'm an evil bastard. The appeal of nature and construction are only 29%, really. So wait, what's the restaurants? Only 34%. Is it because it like technically only half of this building right now has scenery around it? You know, this side not as good. Oh, it's raining as well. Lovely. So your Serengeti Solar 1. Oh, can you not? There we go. And then you are Serengeti Solar 2. Am I spelling Serengeti right as well? All honesty, I do not know. Okay, so zoo price. Let's bring it down to 10 and 5 and see if people come in now. Where is the time of day? There you go, if you hover over that. So we're first thing in the morning. Come on, we need to bring in some people to come see our one cheetah. There you go. Look at that, they're coming in their droves. Ish. Okay, we got 5 people in the zoo right now. Is it seriously too expensive for them? Are you for real? You tight people, honestly. Okay, fine. 5 for an adult, 1 for a kid. Yeah, look at you. You all come in now, don't you? Brilliant. Okie dokie. That's the missus saying she's on her way back soon, so I will start wrapping up shortly. Because I would like to be stopped by the time she gets in. These are all going to be shops and restaurants and stuff, by the way. For those of you wondering what's going in here. There is a... Where's the... Is it L? Maybe? Turns on like a flashlight. I'm sure it's an L. Mouse controls. Or is it like general shortcuts? No one ever talks about Sergeant shortcut. Camera torch, L. There we go. That was a really bad joke, by the way. It's a really bad joke. I'm going to save the zoo again quickly. It's also a bit of a walk up to the cheetah from here. I literally chose the one person who is a member of staff. And you're a member of staff. And you're a member of staff. Okay, so no actual civilians are up here yet. They're all still wandering in. Yeah, the railway station is going to be over here as well. I think that's actually going to be on this side, the right-hand side. Yeah. I was tempted to change time of day, but I think I might leave it as is because it's getting light now anyway, and it stopped raining, which is awesome. I was meant to hide these too. Oh. How do I connect this to stuff? Like, does this not get... Oh, hang on. Is this for lakes? Have I just put these down for no reason? I was trying to connect it, like, thinking you can connect it to this. But I guess not. Where's our cheetah? Oh, there she is. Hello. She seems happy. Oh, yeah, no, she's a happy cheetah. Look at that. She's having a great time. Nice. Happy with the terrain. Happy with the environment. Stop opening windows. Enrichment. Oh, hang on. Is she happy with the environment? What's the temperature? I don't know. But she's got good navigable land area. Yeah, she seems happy. She's just going to go sit up here on her rock. I did not realise the land was that slopey, by the way. The path tool. What's that about the path tool? Oh, I did sprinkler there as well. That's nice. How are you doing? You're the keeper, right? And then your staff still. So the first people... They're coming up. There you are. That's where they're at. Only 138 people, though. I guess it's like a guest cap, depending on how much stuff you've got. Those water options are like natural water, and they have a radius on their power. You can check by heat map. Okay. So is this for... So it is for like lakes and rivers and ponds and stuff. So if I was to fill this, say with water... hang on. Like that. Would that then... Could that then be linked to this? Or have I not got that right at all? I don't know. But I want this to be water anyway, so that's fine. Okay, we have 143 guests in the zoo now. Where are you going? Home time. Already? You've only just walked in. You've got no education. Whether that's for the animals or just in general, I don't know. If I was to zoom in here, like, is this functional? Oh, yeah. Sounds like they're speaking German, but I think it's Planko again. There's no link, it just transfers power to the water. Gotcha, okay. This is looking nice. I'm liking this a lot. I still feel like between the restaurant and the tables here, I should have had another little walkway. Maybe I can do that without them having to come out onto the main path and then back in again. Yeah, there you go. Or we could put some trees or bushes or down or something just to make this look a little bit nicer. And there's the toilets. Oh, I'm actually tempted to put a wall piece in. What am I looking for? Architecture, walls, like an actual door. Like so. And also, I mean, I don't need a wall piece there, I suppose. I could just keep it like that and have it nice and airy in here. Change the speakers. The red means the sound will cross over. Oh. Oh. Got you. Oh, yeah. I see it. Might have to move. Stick that one there. And then if I move this one. There. Okay, thank you. Awesome stuff. I'm sure there's a way to hide the speakers as well. Fingers crossed on that one. Is no one reaching? They're all leaving. Why are they all leaving? Did anyone actually get to the cheetah? See, I think this area of the park is actually looking pretty good, if I do say so myself. I do need more cheetahs, though. So what have we got? Animal market. We could buy some cheetahs. We could buy this male here. 4.6 years. So we could buy Calfani and Finn. And I think that would be our cheetah enclosure pretty much complete. Maybe. Animal storage. We can go these two here. Send to zoo. And we're going to stick them in there. Now, I believe our enclosure is big enough for all of this. Might want to add more animals or add more vista points to entice more guests to stay. Yeah, so vista point, that's something. Is that under this? Oh, I keep hitting my microphone. Sorry, guys. Yeah, vista point. There we go. So, where did... Okay. Oh, they go path side. Sweet. So let's put one... I mean, that looks pretty cool. And I'll also put one in here, obviously. Actually, I'll put a couple in here. I'll put one in front of each speaker. How about that? Might even then hide the speakers inside. This is probably overkill now. But what can you do? There you go. Right. Are the cheetahs happy? Are you happy, sir? Hello, Flynn. What's that? Apply or remove contracept. Oh, dear, no. That's above my pay grade, I think. And here is Calfani. So we got Calfani, Finn, and Kessia. Kessia. They all seem to be happy. I don't think we're going to get much breeding at the moment because I'm pretty sure Kessia can't breed. I think that's what it said. Although, again, it's just longevity. Oh, fertility is there for 50%. So compare mates. So at what point can we like... Okay. So, I mean, we basically chose the worst of the worst here, didn't we? Should we go with Finn? I don't know if I can force this, actually. I don't think I've got the facilities. So the offspring, chance of offspring is 58%. Gene potential, longevity. Longevity's low. In front of landmarks, vista points go, and then you can add to information centers. Oh yeah, I don't have information centers. Yeah, I don't think I can actually choose the mate. I think it's just, yeah. So if I click you, set item focus. Can I choose? Oh, there you go. Habitat 10. I thought this was Habitat 9 when I first did it. And then there was one here, wasn't there? I can hear voices. I think people are here. Ah, look! We got guests looking at the animals. Well, I think that at least they think the price is fair now. Oh, there you go. Oh, I think I changed the size of it, didn't I? After, yeah. So we got a mechanic assigned. Good. I should probably build a temporary workshop. I'm going to pop down a temporary workshop just in case. I might build it down here, in fact, just in case things are falling apart. Why is nothing appearing? Oh, because I've got Vista typed in. So yeah, I'm just going to put down like a really crass looking workshop. I might just stick it here, to be honest. That's fine. Likewise, staff room. Again, I'll just put down a really crap looking staff room. Just so that everyone's happy. Quarantine, not fussed. Keep a hut, we've got one. Cool. So this should keep things open, at least. Yeah, I'm not fussed about... I mean, the guests probably aren't going to like the look of this, actually. But, again, I don't care right now. Social club, sure. Anything I can change with you? I don't think there is. Okay. I've got a few DLCs, yeah. Excuse me. Yes, I have a few DLCs. I can't remember off the top of my head which ones I've got, but I have got some. Does it just take too long for them to get here or something? I know I've got Africa, because we've got these animals here. I've got Northern European, is it? Or European? North America. I don't think I picked up South America. I've got Arctic and Aquatic. I will be picking up the new one when it arrives as well. Don't put things too close to the path. Okay. Hang on then. I wish I built this staff bit a little bit longer now then, actually. Do you know what? I'll just build these out here. Out to there. And then maybe this is far enough away. We'll say that's fine. I know I can make it a lot neater and tidier, but I don't care right now. There we go. So you've got no power. But I could probably fix that with a solar panel. There. And again, the terraform... Oh, my... Does this even get sun? Okay, it claims it does. Sure. Oh, I want to change the maintenance on this habitat. So it's not every year, it's going to be every month. The vet, probably every 3 months, and the keeper, yeah, every month as well. Cool. Alright, guests are moving this way now. Could do with expanding. Yeah, I know, it's a bit small. Don't worry. I've got plans. It's only the first stream. God, some people have no patience, do they? Wetland Animal Pack. Yes, that's the new one, isn't it? That's the one I'm holding out for. So I was at Marwell Zoo near Southampton last week. Last week? Week before. And I got some ideas from there. And I was at Whipsnade last year. And there's a couple of other zoos and wildlife parks that I've been to in the last year or so. Oh my days, look at that. Oh, the cheetah's right here too. Hang on. Was it that? Control Shift G. There we go. Yeah. Love it. There's another cheetah. Oh, that's the zookeeper. I literally saw something move and was like, that's a weird looking cheetah. Oh, it's beautiful. Love it. Shame about the weather. Did they just run to shelter? I think they just ran to shelter. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's so sweet. Yeah, you gotta love it. Alright then, folks. I think that'll do it for this first stream, actually. I'm really, really happy with how this is going. I'm loving this zoo. I've got big plans for it, like I said. So I think just to round things off quickly. So the riverboat is obviously... So around here is where the water's edge is going to become. And then the boat will come this way. And then down a river this way. And then obviously there will be a section here where it will go out into Global Ventures. Is that right? No, I think it's this side actually. I don't know. Hang on. I think I might have got it wrong. I think the water will come down this way, which means this will become a bridge. And then the railway, I think the station will be over here somewhere, and then it will go up this way, over the water, round the volcano, and then back again. There will be a station on the other side. Likewise with the boats, there will be stations around the park. So we'll see how well that goes. As for my next stream then, right, so that's something I was going to talk about as well. So this was meant to be, what on earth has happened to these? Are these supposed to be undercover? Right. Yes, this is meant to be every other week, these streams, but I've had a really good time tonight with you guys. So I kind of want to do this weekly if I can. So next Wednesday is supposed to be City Skylines. And I'm supposed to be streaming Football Manager. But I will see about making this a weekly thing. If not, then it will be 2 weeks from now. But we will see about that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you everyone who's taken part in the chat. It's been awesome to see some new faces. Hopefully everyone new has followed and subscribed. Yeah, they've broken down. Fire coming out of it. That's never a good thing. It might just be... I don't know if it's like Factorio where things have to be undercover. I don't know. Also, I saw someone with an umbrella just now as well, which is cool. What's happened here? Animal alert. Why are you stressed? Oh, God. Stressed and is trying to hide. Okay, so you have got... Yeah, you can hide. Okay. Whew. Connect the water facilities to a path and assign the mechanics. So I'm playing Sandbox. But I will be adding in as much as possible. So I'm holding off on the money right now because I just wanted to build and not worry about anything. But I will eventually add... There are people going down that walkway, you know. So I know it's stupid, but this is bothering me. I want to know where they're going. Can I zoom? No, hang on. That's what I wanted. Where are you people going? They're just walking down here, and then... Unless it's teleporting them to the tables. Maybe that's what it's doing. Cheetahs are shy. Yeah, that's why I put in loads of foliage, but then they didn't want loads of foliage, apparently. So I... Yeah, don't know. Yeah, hopefully everyone's followed. Hopefully everyone's subscribed. I will sort out these water things. I mean, to be honest, I don't think I need them right now. So I'm just going to get rid of them. It's probably going to come back and haunt me. But what can you do? These alerts as well I never looked at. I need a quarantine. I need a vet surgery. And power source inaccessible. Ah. So wait, does that mean you can't put solar panels on the roof of a building? Okay. Did not know that. I'll move those then. But yeah, do you know what? I'll move these now because this is going to come back and bite me. So I will move those before I forget. Okay, I see how this works now. That's fine. If you wouldn't mind, there we go. Hopefully I can build it like this. I had it then. There we go. And then from here, we'll connect that up. Yeah, the restaurant is in. It's there. And then we got the seating area here that looks out into the cheetahs, which I'm really happy about. Actually, we could just call the restaurant like the Cheetah Eatery or something like that, or the Cheatery. Oh, God. That's not my finest work. Yeah, I was in the middle of rounding up the stream, wasn't I? And I keep getting distracted because I do that a lot. Power source inaccessible. That's fine. We'll move you there. And then this transformer, which might not be needed. I don't know. So what is in workshop staff room solar panel? Oh, that one. Yeah, no, that's fine. I want the transformer. There we go. I mean, I could put it there, but that's a bit of an eyesore. So I might just remove this one and hope that this is connected somehow. Is there a way of seeing that? See you later, Burgess. Thank you very much for all your help tonight. It's much appreciated. Yeah, I need to have something over here. Again, maybe just a solar panel. Something that connects to the path. Or a transformer. It's a bit annoying that I can't place it. Or maybe I can. Oh, there you go. That's what I was trying to do. There we go. I think... Oh, it doesn't quite reach over here. But if I could do something like that... You're technically hidden then. And I'll just remove this. Sure. We'll pretend that the sun can go through trees. But yeah, thank you very much everybody for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed this stream. And of course, if you're excited about the next episode of Wild Realms. If you haven't... oh no, wait. Drop some comments down below. That's the other thing if you're watching this on playback. If you're watching this on Twitch, be sure to hit the follow button. That always helps me out. I think we're approaching 200 followers on Twitch, which is awesome. If you're watching this on YouTube, then hit the subscribe button. That helps me out as well. Anything really to build an audience. That's what this is all about at the end of the day. So yeah, help me out. That's all I'm asking. Help me out. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Enjoy the rest of your week. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And until next time, I will see you soon.